Yep.
Go in. Oh, wait. Okay. I've got some extra tabs up there because I've got administrative access that you probably don't have, so you might not have circulation and back office and all that stuff, but that's all right. If you click on the catalog tab up near the top, this is how you search Destiny. Now right now, this site allows you to find anything in the district. It doesn't matter, just Portage, you can search any site you want. But right now it's limited. You can see right down here, it's limited to Portage Middle School Library.
Everybody's password is books.
Books, yeah.
It's because I'm brain dead.
Okay. Sorry, I would have had to call you and ask you all for your own passwords, and I was just trying to get it done fast.
The easiest way to search for ebooks in Portage at Portage is if you look down here where it says material type, and right now it says any type, you just click on that and select electronic book or ebook. And then click on the keyword button right up there. Just click on keyword with nothing in the find section at all. And then just wait.
You have to hit go?
Nope, just click on that, and this is what's going to come up. It's going to come up with a list of all your ebooks that you've got. You're going to see a whole bunch of these things with red covers that are the classics. When we first started with Destiny, they gave every middle school and high school and elementary school 65 free ebooks. There's no pictures to them. They're kind of dry, but they're there. Jill has also bought a bunch of really good ones. Like you can see here, I've got Benito runs and some of those other really cool. These are called unlimited access ebooks. What that means is you bought one copy of it, but there is literally unlimited access for your school. So if you've got all 600 people that check it out,
I tried it. I thought I was going to iPad. I wasn't working. Oh my God.
Now, I'm going to show you one error that's up here on Destiny. See where it says ask over here? Yeah. That is supposed to say either in or out, meaning the book is either available or not available. And that's a Destiny problem, and they know about that. If you click on ask, it'll say you don't have any copies when you really do. So ignore that word that says ask. It's not supposed to be there. And I reported that last week, and they know about it, so they're going to work on that. But what I'm going to show you, when I go in here and click on the title, or you can click on the picture, either one, it's going to pop open a little window. Okay? And these are the title details. And what it's telling you is all this information about, these are the subject headings that they've added: fathers, post-traumatic stress disorders, Hispanic Americans, etc. And then electronic books down there. And it's going to give you a little description of the book. There are two different buttons you want to pay attention to. One right now, this thing that says read it over here. If you just click on read it, it's going to pop open a different browser window called the File It Shelf. File It Shelf you will never have to open independently. It just opens it automatically. This is the way you get into the book. And when you look at it up here, now you've got all this different stuff you can do. You can either check it out or put it on hold, or you can just open it to read it. And it says unlimited copies. So if you all wanted to check it out at the same time, you could. So I'm going to click on open over there, and it'll show you what happens when it opens, and you can see it here. This is what it looks like. And up at the top, you've got all this junk that tells you that if you want to check it out, you can. To get rid of this bar so you can see everything, you just hit the little I button up there, the information button, and it'll disappear. And there's the book. Okay? And you've got a bunch of different things you can do with that. If you look along the very bottom, that's your bars. You hit those little arrow keys, will take you from page to page. This page intentionally left blank. And there's the book. There's a little icon on the very bottom left-hand side of a magnifying glass. If you press that, it will make it bigger. You can also turn your iPad, and it'll flip it so you can see it a little bit better. So, okay? All right. I did. I logged in already. No, once you're logged into Destiny, you're automatically logged into the File Shelf.
Is it logged in as an admin that I don't automatically get logged in?
I don't know. You should be.
Because it came up.
And it asked you for it again? It shouldn't. I'll check into that a little bit.
Open. Click open.
Yeah, just click open.
Maybe I'm not logged in. I don't know. I just read that yellow bar.
So can I access this even if I'm not here?
Mm-hmm. We'll talk to you about that. I'll talk to you in just a few minutes about that. We'll show you how that works. Down at the bottom of this little scroll bar, you can actually even just grab that little button down there and pull it along. and it'll take you right to, for example, chapter 10. You can just let it drop wherever you want to. Okay, it's kind of fun. The information button, that little eye up in the upper right-hand corner, if you click that, it'll bring down some information, and you'll see a little thing that says contents up there. If you click on the contents button, it's a table of contents here. So you can go to whatever chapter you want to. You want to read about the author, or see the back cover, or see chapter 16, you just click on chapter 16, it takes you right there. So it's a lot of ways to play around in here and get through it. And I will tell you, no matter what I'm telling you here today, the only way and the best way you're going to learn it is just sit down and play with it. It's not that hard, it's very intuitive. It comes easy, okay? All right. Okay. When I press on that little person icon up there, the little body with the little teeny head, it lets me either log out or it just tells me what version I'm using. So you can do whatever you want up there. That's not all that important. That little book bag icon next to the middle up there, it shows you what I have checked out. You can see I checked out a book on J.K. Rowling, and I checked out a book called Layups and Long Shots, 8 short stories. So that just gives you a little idea about what you have checked out. So if you're ever unsure about what you have, you can always click on that little book bag up there. The book icon way over to the far left, right above where it says My Checkout, if you click on that, it's going to take you out of the book. It's going to close the book. And then it'll tell me, you recently read Benito Runs, and then it's got a list of all these other things. These are all eBooks. Whenever you see this little infinity symbol up here in green, that means it's an unlimited access ebook. As many people as you want can check it out. So if you've got a book in here, and you want to read that with your whole class, you can have your whole class just open the book and start reading. They can all check it out, take it home, and use it. Okay? Next thing I'm going to show you is some of the apps that go on the iPad. There are 2 apps that we want to download, and they might already be on your iPad. I'm not sure if they are or not. They were supposed to be automatically downloaded, but I'm not sure whether they would. So if you have these, you can follow along. If you want to just watch, you can do that too. There are 2 apps that you'll want to download, and all this information is in the paper I'm going to hand you. I've got lots of pictures and things. I learned by pictures, so I had to have pictures in there. The first app that we're going to look at is one called Destiny Quest, which is right up in the middle. Okay.
The student I had them.
Yeah. Destiny Quest, if you know what Quest is, do they use Quest a lot here? It's a very visual interface to that to Destiny, and that's what this is. This is just the app that they put together for Destiny. The first time you log on here, you're going to have to select Portage Middle School because it doesn't assume anything. So when it says log into a different server, it's going to come up with just our Destiny address, and then it says connect. Click on connect, and it's going to pull up a whole list of all the schools we have. So if you want to look at another school, you could, but you don't want to. So you want to just scroll down to Portage.
You had to put in Destiny, right?
No, it's the app. Is it there? You've got that, right?
I know, but there was nothing there. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, then you would have to. Yeah, let's see, connect. URL. Yes, Destiny. Yep, destiny.fwcs.k12.in.us. Now, I will tell you, on this app, once you log into this, even with your iPad at home, you will never have to put that in again. It remembers it, which is nice. Because you don't want to have to type that in.
Because we have 2 sets of kids that use emails.
They'll have to type in probably every time. Yeah.
The kids will have to put it in every time.
Destiny.fwcs.k12.in.us. Yeah.
What?
Destiny.fwcs.k12.in.us.
Yep, you're welcome. And then do connect.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you want to click on connect, or there's a way to look for the school. Yep. It's going to load all the schools in there. And,
I think just like Portage Middle School, I think she's got.
oh, yeah, that's wrong. Yeah. Type it, that's where you want to put your Destiny.
Do I have to put books in?
Where?
Books is my password?
Yes, log in just like your username and password are the same for all the apps and the same for online. Everything's the same. Yep, it's your Novell username and the word book.
It's Destiny dot, not at. It's dot. Destiny dot FWCS.K12. Yep, there you go.
I know, but I mean, on this Destiny Quest, I need books as my password.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Does it have to be caps or anything?
No,
What is it, K-12?
Yeah.
Just your back arrow up at the top.
All right.
She wrote, Now, for the user, we have to put in our.
yeah, once you select Portage Middle School, then it's gonna come up and say, what's your username and password? That's when you put in your Novell username and the word book, and then just click on login, and it's gonna take you right in.
Okay, now, hit that X by the P. And that's when you get back or. K-12. All right. You're welcome.
All right.
.in.us.
And once you get in here, you see this wonderful screen where it shows you all the new arrivals and the top 10 books. These are the top 10 books that are listed at Portage. These are the books that circulate the most, which means that Jill probably sees them all the time, coming in, going out.
Or not.
Yeah, or not. Then you can also click on the left on new arrivals, and that shows brand new books that just came in to the library. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, yeah. And it'll even show you on this screen whether they're in or out. So green in means they can check it out. Out means somebody has the book. Now these are just regular books. These are not ebooks. Okay? And there again, the way you search for ebooks through the Destiny Quest is the same as in the other. You go up to your search bar and you put in electronic books, which you can see it, remember, because I've done that before. So you just hit electronic books and then hit on the search key on your keypad, and it will pull up all these wonderful ebooks.
Where did you go? Search.
Mhm.
Top right.
Yep, right in that little search box there, and then just type in electronic books. And then hit the search. There you go. And it pulls them all up. And you can see she's got a lot of really good ones in here. Books on bullying and all this fun stuff.
Anderson the Beebs, you can read that on
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Justin Bieber.
Oh, she.
Beebs.
Yeah.
She's gonna be very funny.
So what we'll do is through Destiny Quest, we'll show you what happens when you click on one of these. So in honor of you, I'm going to pick on Justin Bieber, because I didn't know you were in love with him, but that's okay.
I like Gabby Douglas. Okay, my daughter will trip.
So when we click on one of these, it opens a window and it asks you, do you want to open it in a browser or add it to my list? If you add it to a list, that's all it's going to do is add it to a list of books that I may want to check out. You can also open it in a browser. When you click on that, boom. Here comes the browser window with that wonderful Follett shelf. Every time you click on it, it opens another Follett shelf window and lets you read it. And this is just what we saw before. Same thing when we went from Destiny Online to the Destiny browser. It just lets you check it out or look at it or whatever you want. All your wonderful subject headings down here, and it tells you it was published in 2012, and it's 112 pages, so all that good stuff is in there.
Oh, 112.
Does it update for you?
Sorry?
Does it update? Because like mine wouldn't let me use it,
I
because I
know.
had to update my
A
software.
lot of them are
That's
saying that. That's what mine
but-
says. Well,
If she
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
says there's no version.
mine just
Oh.
said error.
So,
There's a new
That's
version.
interesting. You probably have to update the browser, the app then. That's really strange. You may have to check it. We'll have to check
I
on
was gonna
that.
say, because we're not allowed to touch it.
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't get it on mine.
You couldn't? Okay. Just pay attention up front then, and I'll talk to one of the techs and ask them about that and tell them that the Destiny Quest app needs to be updated to read these. Because mine is working okay. Okay. In the meantime, if you can't use this, just go to the regular Destiny page and open it in here and it'll work. Okay. All right. So that's that. The other program you're going to use is another program that you have to download. It may be on here already. It's called the Follett Reader. The Follett Reader is a program. It's a digital reader, and it just allows you to manage your ebooks. Now, the good thing about this that you want to know about this is if you check out a book and you download it to your iPad, then you can take your iPad home and read it while you're not hooked onto the internet. And that's really important. Once you check out a book, you can download it or not. If you download it and you're at the beach and you don't have internet access, bingo, you can still read your ebook because you've downloaded it to your machine here. And once it comes due 2 weeks from now, it will disappear from your iPad magically. It won't be there anymore. Now this is important, and I've got all this written down, so don't worry too much about this, but the first time you log on to the digital reader, there's a little box up here that asks you what your web address is, and the web address for Portage is WBB26413. So if you want to put that in now in the digital reader, if you have that on there, you can do that. Once you put that in, it will stay there. You shouldn't, especially if it's on your